What's up, my friend? Welcome back to another Kajabi video. And today we're going to be talking about how to create a very simple landing page or a sales page. Basically, sales pages are created based on landing pages inside of Kajabi. And I want to show you an example of one that I have here and the one that converts very well for me. Actually, probably my best converting one because it's sort of like my low ticket offer that I offer once someone opts into my email list. It's basically like a tripwire product, something very affordable that allows a customer to get into my ecosystem. And then if they like that, they're more likely to purchase something more expensive from me in the future. So let's kind of talk about it. This is my sales page for my mini mockup secrets course that we've been talking about. And the most important thing on a sales page right away is the headline. The entire point of it is to be very, very clear about the transformation, whether it's a statement or a question, it doesn't really matter, but the whole point is to tell them what it's all about and what they can expect. So this one is, what if you could create orchestral mockups that sound balanced, full, and rich without having to buy new sample libraries, right? So it's asking that question. It's actually quite specific. And then the sub headline kind of goes into a bit more detail. Discover the fundamental techniques all professional MIDI orchestrators use for clear, realistic, and convincing orchestral mockups. Now, in addition to this, I like to have a sales video. Usually it's like a few minutes long, detailing what it's all about, walking them through the modules, the individual lessons and the benefits, and then just encouraging them to purchase if it's the right fit. Then I have a call to action button, which usually leads them to the pricing options or directly to the checkout page. So if I click add to cart, they're taken to the checkout page, right? Now, in addition to this, I like to present the problem. So the whole point of, we talked about this in a few of the earlier videos, is that if without a problem, like if they don't see themselves struggling, then it's much more difficult to convert into a paying customer because they don't see a pain, right? They're not trying to solve a problem. But if we're understanding of our audience and we understand where they are in their journey, then most likely we've already done our research and understand that they are struggling with something, that they do have a problem. And one of the easiest things to do is just to pull from your own personal experience. Like for me, I used to struggle with orchestration and arranging because no one taught me how to do it, but it sort of lit a fire inside of me and I knew I wanted to really discover that from now on. And then eventually when I mastered that myself, or when I learned enough about it, then I wanted to teach other people how to do it as well. So I kind of say how it was very difficult. And eventually, when I learned how to do it, now I've worked with these wonderful, talented musicians all over the world. And, I earn a living from doing it as well. And I want to help you with that process too. So then you present your course as the solution, and then you start talking about the benefits of it. So in this case, I'm saying these are the 3 core benefits. For example, achieve a realistic balance, blend microphone positions and articulations, and write idiomatically for the orchestra. These are just a few of the techniques that they'll learn inside this program. Then I talk a little bit more about it. And then, by the end of this course, you'll be able to do this. So again, it's all about the transformation and the results, the end result that they're aiming for. So crucial. And then we talk about the price, right? So you want to use a technique called price anchoring, which basically means you take a more expensive option and you compare your course to that option. So in this case, we could say, oh, if you went to music school, which I did, I went to University for Classical Piano Performance. If we were using my piano course as an example, piano school, I paid, it's like almost $40,000 for a 4-year program. Or you can get my piano course, which is only $250, right? So it's a fraction of the cost for the same education. That's what price anchoring is. You make your solution seem like such an insane deal by comparing it to other options that are way more expensive. So in this case, you can get this program for a simple one-time payment of $97. And then I like to list out the bonuses. So 3 different bonuses here, 3 different additional video trainings, or actually no, one of these is a PDF cheat sheet. So then I summarize, and then I give them the add to cart button right there. And again, that is linked directly to the checkout page. Let's go back here. Now, underneath that, it's always good to have a guarantee as well. So you remove the risk from the customer and you put it on yourself because you want to have satisfied customers, right? And so whether it's 30 days, 60 days, a lifetime guarantee, it's completely up to you. But I like to offer a guarantee. complete refund, and then there's some future pacing, which just means you compare their current, present, where they are stuck currently compared to the future. If they take you up on it, this is where they can see themselves in the future. So you paint a picture of what it will look like if they decide to work with you. Such a powerful technique that allows them to envision a brighter future, right? And your course is the solution to that future. It will help them get there that much quicker. So that's really the core element of a sales page. It can be so simple. And again, I personally believe the more minimalistic, the more simple, the better. It's not really a matter of how long or how short a sales page needs to be, but as long as you present the problem and the solution very clearly, you list out the benefits, you give them the guarantee, so there's literally no risk on the customer, they should almost feel silly to say no, right? You want to make it such a no-brainer that they are essentially saying yes as easily as possible. And that's how you do it, okay? And again, this is all built on a landing page inside of Kajabi. So really quick, if we took a look inside the backend of the sales page here, these are all just individual sections. You can put in your heading, and then you can put in your subheading. This is just a category where I added in this video and then added in the call to action button right underneath. And then this is just a text box where I put in all of that stuff, as you can see, right? So these are all individual sections that you can customize. You can add more content to it if you want to. But again, I like to keep it as simple as possible. And then down here with the checkout, right, add to cart button, if we take a look at that, the pricing card, the call to action button it says add to cart, right? And then what does that do? It takes them to a checkout page, and that checkout page is this offer that I've created called MIDI Mockup Secrets, okay? And if we preview that, let's do that one more time, scroll down, click add to cart, it takes them to that checkout page, which essentially is the offer that you created for your course. All right, so hopefully that kind of makes sense. You can let me know if you have any questions below. And again, if you want to follow with me step by step here on Kajabi, you can take advantage of my extended 30-day free trial in the description. Plus, I'll give you my 2 bonus mini courses along the way, Kajabi in 30 days and content marketing for creatives. And of course, throughout the duration of this challenge, I'm also offering a complimentary 30-minute coaching session that you can take me up on anytime, but the coaching session is only valid throughout the duration of this challenge. So if you need some help on your business, you just want to ask a couple questions, you want my insights on anything, that's what this complimentary coaching session is for. And I would love to help you in any way I can. So thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one, and I'll see you very, very soon.